Gary.
This is Austin.
We are Midwest Mics coming back at you live from the UClick TV studios right here inside the wonderful Hy-Vee Arena. Just finished up some lunch. Went and grabbed some longboards before the show today. Free plug for them there, but had the grilled cheese quesadilla, add a little steak, have some little sauce in there. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, same. Grilled cheese quesadilla, add rice, add steak, 3-alarm sauce, fire. It fueled me up. I'm feeling really good. I'm ready to predict my butt off and go 14 for 14 and make everybody a lot of money when they bet on my picks. So
yeah. We got Jim up top. He'll be chiming in too. This is one of our favorite shows every year that we do is picking NFL games.
It's really
picking NFL divisions.
Yeah, it's really fun because obviously the NFL. Well, you like college or NFL better?
I'm more of an NFL guy.
I'm an NFL guy
than
too.
College, but
so it's my favorite. It's my favorite season, my favorite sport, and I get hyped for the season. Nice thing about the NFL too, that differs from college, where college football is great to watch, but when you talk about college football, you say, "Hey, who's going to be in the playoff?" Oh, it'll be Bama, Clemson, Oklahoma, and then somebody else, and that's how it's been the last 20 years. I mean, it's how it's been the last. Where the NFL is got a lot of parity, things change all the time. You got free agency, players moving around, and all kinds of different stuff. This year's especially crazy because of COVID, and so teams have been able to work out less. So chemistry may be an issue for teams that have a lot of new talent, and so it's going to be fun to dive into this.
Before you guys want to dive into this, we had a really nice moment here at the arena yesterday. They lit the whole corner of the front part of the arena red, and it's called Red Alert Restart. We make events, and it was a nationally streamed broadcast from different venues around the country for people like harvesters that come in and set up stages, concerts. You think about all the arenas and venues in this town. They haven't worked, but some of them, but 1 week since the pandemic started, and they're wanting to see that $600 come back that they had before because, that's a lot of people out of work around the country in a very specialized industry. So, and they do stuff at Arrowhead. I mean, they do stuff. They did all the stuff for the parade, the Super Bowl parade.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff. So, we're all, we've all been affected by this. Gary as a coach, me as a broadcaster, and Austin in the restaurant business. So we understand it, and contact your congressman or your representative and let them know, get this restart going for people that need it. And, I'm either weeks away from finishing out the season or weeks away from being back to where we were right now. So, it was really cool, though. I don't know if you saw the pictures on Twitter or Facebook.
Yeah, I saw. I think I may have seen it was all writ up in red, right?
Right.
Yeah,
and
I think I did see that somewhere.
And they had hundreds of locations lit up around. Some of these people, this was their first time back to doing anything for their company.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a tough deal, but
it was neat to have that done here at the arena. That's the reason I brought it up.
Yeah. No, it was. And there's a lot of great things that happened here at the Hy-Vee Arena. As we've said, anybody can come in and play basketball or, pickleball. The running track upstairs, 350-meter running track. So, if you haven't been in, come check it out. It's definitely worth the visit. $6 a day, or you can inquire about a monthly pass at HyVeeArena.com.
$30.
$30?
Nice.
They just opened it up. It was different tiers for different. Now you get the courts, the gym, the track, 350-meter running track, Mondo surface, Olympic training surface.
Yeah, I mean it's awesome. I love the facilities here, and it was great. Also, last week on the show we previewed some Missouri high school football games that were going on. Austin is wearing his Ray Peck hat today because Ray Peck had a huge win. Why don't you talk a little bit about that one?
Big time win. I'll just summarize it up. Big time win over Rockhurst. We actually talked about during the show. We had talked about their coaching staff, revamped coaching staff, kind of an all-star kind of an all-star coaching staff they have over there. But what happened was basically Ray Peck is good. Mm-hmm. And what ended up happening is Rockers turned the ball over 3 times deep in their own territory, and so Ray Peck takes advantage of that. And that's really how they beat them. 2 really good offenses going at it. So, I mean, they're 2 of the top teams.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a huge win for Ray Peck. And what it does is it's a nice win to start the season, because then you're like, man, maybe we got something special here. Maybe we got something good, because that's a great win.
Yeah.
So I'm proudly wearing the hat today, and I'm not proudly saying I have no clue who they play this week, but we beat Rockers last week. So
I mean that's a big time win, and Rockhurst will be fine.
Oh yeah,
that was you mentioned 3 turnovers.
Yep.
That's just kind of one of the things that COVID I think is going to affect some of these teams a little more than others, especially teams changing coaches. And we talked about Rockhurst has a brand new coaching staff after Tony Severino, 30 years. So it that's just some of the growing pains and things. And Coach Donahoe and Coach Cruz will do a good job over there and right the ship. But I was at a high school football game on Friday also, calling one with Chris that works here at the
Chris
arena
Glenn.
also. Got to watch Lincoln College Prep play St. Joe Benton. And that Lincoln College Prep team is for real. Howard Brown, their quarterback, I mean.
What's he weigh?
Oh, he's 3+, 3 bills plus.
But what's he run a 40 at?
I don't know.
Pretty
but once he gets moving, he
3
goes.
bills.
Huh?
Their quarterback weighs over 300 pounds?
He plays quarterback and defensive tackle.
What?
Yes.
Did you see my interview
Is he what?
with Coach?
How tall is he?
I think he's 6'4",
taller than me.
6'5".
Yeah.
So he's huge.
Yeah, he's
And
huge.
he can move. He's a truck with diesel.
He's
Yeah.
mobile?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did
Howard Brown.
Did you
Yeah.
see my interview with Coach?
I did.
One of the questions I said, one of the toughest parts about coaching is figuring out where to put players. How did he become quarterback? And he goes, well, I asked him what positions he played, and he said, well, I played quarterback. He goes, all right, let me see you throw the ball. Let me see. And he's like, okay, we're going with it.
Yeah.
So he can sling it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's all around. I mean, I was joking with he's going to Iowa State. I was joking. I said they may work in a sneak play for you behind center.
Yeah.
It might.
They might. I mean, I was very impressed with that Lincoln Prep team.
He's smart too. Game management smart.
Yeah, he, and obviously I had heard all the publicity and things. We had Coach Glasgow, the AD, on.
Yeah.
I got to talk to Coach Lowe a couple weeks ago here on the U. And so, I mean, I knew about them, but, I mean, seeing them in person, because I was a little skeptical too, kind of like the look on your face when you're like, their quarterback is 300 pounds and he plays defensive tackle. But, I mean, he's the real deal. Howard Brown. Great kid too. From what talking to Coach, and I got to talk to Coach Glasgow throughout the night, and he came on with us at halftime for a few minutes and talked. They're doing a documentary on Lincoln Prep too.
Yep.
There's a company that's following them around. It's kind of like they said the format is similar to a Last Chance U, but that's what they're that they're working on that now. It's being filmed.
In Coach Glasgow, he brags about their program from academics to sports across the board. They've got it going on. I think they've got a pretty good tennis team too.
Yeah, I mean all their athletics right now are doing really well.
Well, and that part of the city is being rebuilt. There's Beacon Hill over there. And then did you see all the new housing behind the stadium?
I did. And,
how about Hillbilly Row across with the pickups back? I mean, that's what they do in Chillicothe. They got this place called Hillbilly Row over a parking lot where people buy parking slots.
Oh wow!
And I looked. I was watching your game, checking out scores and stuff. And I'm like, man, that is loaded over there.
Yeah, they KC Mo's not allowing fans, so people lined up along the fence, and like you said, some people parked kind of across from the stadium so they could still watch and kind of have that game day atmosphere. I saw one guy out there; looked like he had a grill going, a little tailgate.
Whoa!
So I was about to leave the broadcast booth and run over there and get a hot dog or something.
Well, if I'd have smelt some like wood chips over there smoking some ribs or something, I probably would have left.
Yeah, I've been like, Chris, you can handle it for a few minutes,
Just
right?
I'll grab you something.
Yeah, I'll grab you
something, man.
No, but it was
cool.
a great experience. Everybody down there was really helpful when I got there.
We need a new press box, though. We need to win the lottery and build them a new press box.
Yeah, their press box is very small, and so we were outside. But again, everybody was really helpful, and letting me know where to set up and making sure I had what I needed. So Chris and I had a good time, and hopefully, if any of you listened to that broadcast, watched it, you enjoyed it as well.
You're not a radio guy, so why do you say listen? All the radio guys say listen.
I know. I don't know why I'm saying listen. They watched it.
And they turned you down.
Yeah, you got a few games.
Right, Austin?
You got a few games this week. What games do you have this week?
Did you turn him down?
Did I turn him down?
No. Did Austin turn those guys down? Just watch the game.
Do what? No. You didn't.
I
listen to Gary. And there was a guy. Yeah, I had it on, and then there's guys all the way across the restaurant were like, "Hey, who's that guy talking?" And I was like, "Oh, is he here? Is there this new guy?" I was like, "No, it's on my phone." And they were like, they couldn't believe it.
Yeah. So
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. What games do you have this week, Jim?
He's going to be with the Dallas Cowboys before him. Well,
great.
The funny thing is, I said if you both are wearing your Dallas Cowboys mask, because Chris Glenn's a Dallas Cowboy fan too.
Oh wow!
I said,
okay.
You better not be wearing your mask.
Yeah.
Great.
What games do I have this week? I had to get some little jokes in there.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I like it. Just keep them going all day.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
We got Lawrence. Let's see. This Shawnee Heights, Lawrence Free State, which I can't remember who they're playing. They're playing. Who are they playing? I don't know. But anyway, Chillicothe up in Kirksville, maybe Maryville versus Harrisonville, which probably would be a good game.
Yeah.
Maryville kind of got their handed to them last week, but I understand they had 9 players out. I don't know if it's COVID related or what, and it was some of their good players. So, really not too many good games. I think I had the best game on last week, 21-7, Chillicothe versus Marshall, and Marshall won that. So, hopefully, that's usually week 1 though, isn't it, in high school football?
And especially, there were no jamborees this year. And so, they kind of didn't get that tune-up game, which we'll talk a little bit about as we transition to the NFL. The only thing I'm going to say about the Royals is they're really bad right now.
No, they're not.
Not looking good.
They're just learning. They're not really
We'll say
bad.
this. They're playing like a lot of people thought they would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not like worse than – are they worse than what we thought? No. Well, maybe. I hadn't won in 25 games, so I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. It's not looking good for that.
Winning streak. We can still bounce back. I don't know.
All right, here I got it.
It's not real fun right now for them.
I got it for you.
You got what?
The games this week.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, cool.
I got the Midwest Mics right now live.
Yeah.
There you go.
Live.
There's one.
DeSoto versus Lawrence Free State. How's that one going to be?
I don't know a lot about DeSoto, but I want to say they went. I want to say they went to like the semifinals a couple of years ago, maybe last year.
This might be a good game.
It might be.
Actually, you know what? It's going to definitely be a good game.
Yeah,
you should definitely watch it. I shouldn't say it's going to be. I don't know. It'd be a blowout. Maybe I won't.
No, I think it should be a good game.
Yeah. Hornets versus the Tigers. I already said that. And
yep.
How about this one? The T-Burns versus the Lions.
What schools?
Shawnee Heights.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Versus Lawrence Lions.
T-Birds. I like the T-Birds.
The T-Birds?
Yeah.
You could be Grease like every year with T-Birds.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe the team will come out doing the dance. Yes, I have seen Grease.
Gary?
Yeah.
Been a while, but I've seen it.
Yeah, so catch those games live on the U Friday night. A couple teams in Lawrence there playing, and it's that time of year. It's a great time for fall football. So the NFL actually kicks off a week from Thursday. So
is that the normal start date? I don't even know.
Yeah, NFL's starting at the normal time.
Yeah,
September 10th, and they have continued the tradition of the champions opening the season at home, the defending champions. So
Thursday.
The world champion Kansas City Chiefs a week from tomorrow will open the season here in Arrowhead, and there'll be about 16,000 and change there due to restrictions